welcome to our educational program. My name is Ms. Layla and today we're going to discuss grade 7 unit 4. So let's begin. First of all, we have the title of unit 4 here and let's read it together. Maybe it could be a bit difficult because these are difficult words, but we will learn what I mean. So the title here is Instructions and Directions. Okay, so this is episode 13. We're going to learn vocabulary words. So we have a task here. Let's read it together if we may. Match the instructions to the pictures. So match the instructions to the pictures. We have A, prepare a cup. B, boil some water or heat some water. C, put a tea bag in a cup and pour hot water over it. So let's match them with their pictures. So obviously A is matched with a cup or a mug, that is prepare a cup. B is boil some water or heat some water. C, that is put a tea bag in a cup and pour hot water over it. So these are instructions on how to make some tea. So we have another question here. What do you normally do before going to bed? So your mother often gives you some instructions on what to do before you go to bed. We have some pictures here. Let's guess the instructions are for each picture. So what do you do normally before you go to bed? We clean up and take a bath, brush my teeth, go to the bathroom. Your mother says read a bedtime story before you go to bed, and lastly you go to bed. So these are steps for what do you do before you go to bed, or instructions. So unit 4 is about what exactly? We have 3 themes or 3 topics. The first one is instructions and directions. The second one is directions. The third topic is working in the lab. So we're going to begin with the vocabulary words of topic number 1, and that is instructions and directions. So we have the first word of the unit for today, and that is the word instructions. So repeat after me. Instructions. Instructions. One more time. Instructions. As I said before, break down the word if you have any problems with pronouncing. So as we can see, instructions here, what part of speech is instructions? It is noun. So let's read the examples here and pay attention to the picture so we guess the meaning of what I mean by instructions. Let's read. Please read the instructions on how to wash your hands well or properly. So please read the instructions. As you see in the picture that says, wash your hands, apply some soap, wash 20 seconds, and so on. These are instructions on how you wash your hands. So instructions here means advice and information about how to do or use something. These often come in steps. Next we have the word regular. So repeat after me. Regular. Regular. One more time. Regular. So what part of speech is regular? When I say we have a regular meeting, it's an adjective. Excellent. Let's read the example. My grandmother goes to her doctor for regular checkups. So regular means usual or normal, something you're used to. Next we have the word fold. So repeat after me. Fold. Fold. One more time. Fold. Pay attention to the picture. What is she doing? She is folding. So what part of speech here is fold? It's a verb. Excellent. The past form of fold is folded, adding ed. Let's read the example. My mother taught me how to fold my shirts. So folding means to bend something over itself. Now we have the word envelope. So repeat after me. Envelope. Envelope. One more time. Envelope. So envelope here, the envelope is big. The envelope is small. The word envelope here is a noun, as you guessed. Let's read the example and pay attention to the picture. That's an envelope. So my father always receives many envelopes from his company. So an envelope is a flat paper container used for letters. So you can put anything in and send it. It's like a protection. Moving on to the second word or the next word, and that is the word original. So repeat after me. Original. Original. One more time. Original. So what do I mean by the word original? First of all, what part of speech is original? So that painting is original. My shirt is original. It's an adjective. Excellent. So let's read the example. The first one is the original painting of Mona Lisa. As you see in the picture, the one that has the star is the original painting of the Mona Lisa. The other is just a copy or a fake one, the opposite of the word original, fake. So the meaning of original here is created personally by a particular artist, writer, musician, etc., not a copy, something that is original. Moving on to the next word, and that is the word sprinkle. So repeat after me. Sprinkle. Sprinkle. One more time. Sprinkle. What part of speech is sprinkle? When I say, let's sprinkle some salt. It's a verb. Excellent. The past form of sprinkle is sprinkled, adding ed. So let's read the example so we can guess the meaning. My sister likes to sprinkle sugar on her cereal and adds extra milk. So sprinkle here is to cover an object or surface with some drops. Next we have the word seed, so repeat after me. Seed. Seed. It's an easy word to pronounce. What part of speech is seed? Let's add some seeds in the dirt. It's a noun. Excellent. Pay attention to the picture and read the example. Ahmed sprinkled some seeds in the garden to grow flowers. So seeds here are a small, round or oval object produced by a plant. Next we have the word soil, so repeat after me. Soil. Soil. Excellent. So what part of speech is soil? The soil is moist. When I say the soil is moist, it's a noun. Good job. So let's read the example. You have to water the soil, as you see in the picture. That's the soil twice a week for the plants to grow properly. So soil here is the upper layer of earth in which plants grow. Moving on to the next word, we have the word pot. So repeat after me. Pot. Pot. What part of speech is pot? We have lots of pots. It's a noun. Excellent. So as you see in the picture, these are lots of pots. Our teacher got a lot of pots to show us how to grow our favorite plants. So pots here, or a pot, is a container made of pottery, metal or glass. Now we are done with the vocabulary words of the first topic. Moving on to the second topic, and that is directions. So the first word we have of the second topic is corridor. So repeat after me. Corridor. Corridor. So what part of speech is corridor? It's a noun. So let's read the example. It is not allowed to walk in the school corridor during classes. A corridor here is a long passage, as you see in the picture, in a building. Now let's pay attention to the picture. First of all, let's read let's pronounce the word. It's librarian. One more time, librarian. So librarian here is a noun. Let's read the example and pay attention to the picture. The librarian helps me to find interesting books about different topics. So the word librarian came from a library. So someone who works in the library and helps people by anything they want related to a book. Next we have the word all together. So repeat after me. All together. All together. What part of speech is all together? It's an adverb. Pay attention. It's an adverb. examples here. The noise has altogether stopped. So altogether, when I say altogether, stopped. We can do the school project all together. It will be easier and faster. As you see in the picture, these are all together working on a project. So all together means completely or totally or on the whole. Moving on to the next word, and that is the word liberation. So repeat after me. Liberation. Liberation. So what part of speech is liberation? It's a noun. Good. I let my bird out of the cage so that it can fly around. It was happy with its liberation. As you see in the picture, they are free, they are liberated. So liberation here is when something or someone is free. Freedom, essentially. Next we have the word route. So repeat after me. Route. Route. What part of speech is route? It's a noun. So let's read the example. GPS on mobiles shows the route in any place you want to go easily. So route here, as you see in the picture, that's a route. That's a road or a way or a direction between places. Moving on to the next word, and that is the word destination. So repeat after me. Destination. Break down the word. Destination. One more time. Destination. So what part of speech is destination? Our destination is far. So it's a noun. My family drove 2 hours to arrive at our destination in Al-Wafra. So our destination is the place to which someone or something is going. The place that we are going. Now we have the third topic. Lastly, we're going to discuss the vocabulary words of working in the lab. We have the first word, and that is the word trick. So repeat after me. Trick. Trick. What part of speech is trick? It's a noun. So let's read the example. Don't play games or tricks when you are in the school laboratory. A trick is a stupid, disgraceful, or childish act. So don't play tricks and act childish. Moving on, we have the word lid. One more time, lid. It's an easy word to pronounce, lid. So what part of speech is lid? It's a noun. So the lid is big, the lid is small, it's a noun. Let's read the example. My mother bought a glass jar with a lid. As you see in the picture, she's holding a lid to keep the food safe for a longer time. So a lid here is the cover of a container. Next we have the word seal. So repeat after me. Seal. One more time. Seal. So she is sealing the box. What is she doing? She is sealing the box. It's a verb. Excellent. The past form of seal is sealed, adding ed. So let's read the example. To keep everything safe, we have to seal the box tightly before you move it. So seal here is to close securely. Next we have the word suck. So repeat after me. Suck. Suck. What part of speech is suck? It's a verb. Good. The past form of suck here is sucked, adding ed. Pay attention to the picture. I tried to suck my smoothie with a straw, but it was frozen. So suck here is to drink. Moving on to the next word, and that is the word observation. It's a big, difficult word, so let's break it down. Observation. Observation. What part of speech is observation? It's a noun. The students in the science lab are always under the observation of their teachers. What is he doing? He's observing. This is what he's doing. So observation is the noun, the action or process of looking closely or observing closely. So now we are done with the vocabulary words of Unit 4. We summarize it with a chart here having all the words included from nouns, verbs, adverbs, and adjectives. Now it's time to practice. From A, B, C, and D, choose the correct answer. Number 1, I can't build my toy train without reading the... is it A, envelopes, B, instructions, C, seeds, D, pots? So what exactly do we need? It's B, instructions. Excellent. So I can't build my toy train without reading the instructions and doing it step by step. Number 2, my friend taught me how to a paper to make a paper plane. What do you do exactly with the paper to make a paper plane? Is it A, suck, B, sprinkle, C, fold, D, seal? Excellent, it's C, fold. So my friend taught me how to fold a paper to make a paper plane. Number 3, Jasim wants to plant some flowers. So he bought and some soil. So what does he need? Soil and what exactly? Is it A, pot, B, lid, C, envelope, or D, destination? Excellent, it's A, pot. So he bought a pot and some soil. Number 4, I like a lot of cinnamon on my cake. It's because it's so delicious. Is it A, seal, B, suck, C, sprinkle, or D, fold? So what's the verb here? We put a lot of sprinkle on my cake. The answer here is C, sprinkle. Excellent. So I like to sprinkle a lot of cinnamon on my cake. Number 5, my father's next after visiting Japan is to go to the US. So we have Japan is a place, UK is a place. So what is the right word? Is it A, seed, B, liberation, C, corridor, or D, destination? Excellent, it's D, destination, because we have Japan and UK, these are destinations or places. Number 6, the helped Zainab to find an old book about pearl diving in Kuwait. So is it A, librarian, B, seed, or C, lid, D, trick? So who helped her to find an old book? It's A, excellent. The librarian helped Zainab to find an old book. Number 7, I lost one of the stories because I didn't the box very well. So is it A, seal, B, suck, C, sprinkle, or D, fold? It's A, excellent, seal, or to close the box very well. Now we have another type of question. Fill in the spaces with words from the list. We have liberation, altogether, original, and suck. Number 1, I am not happy about the decision. Number 2, you shouldn't. The air in the balloon, it is dangerous for your health. Number 3, Kuwait's day is on the 26th of February. So number 1 is I am not happy altogether about the decision. I'm not just unhappy about certain parts, altogether about the decision. Number 2, the answer is you shouldn't suck the air in the balloon. It is dangerous for your health. Number 3, Kuwait's Liberation Day, the word Liberation Day, is on the 26th of February. So do it yourself, Students Book, page 26, exercise 4, if you want to practice even more. Thank you for watching.